In today's video, we are going to be breaking down Kai Sotto. He just recently played a game for the Philippines and they played against Korea. Now, this was a big turning point game for Kai Sotto, and the reason for that is the fact that at first, Korea was extremely aggressive towards him. And of course, any team that has a centerpiece like Kai Sotto, who is a big future for them, really does gain a lot of attention, and the other team will obviously be more aggressive towards that player. And then it comes down to if that player will respond with being more aggressive, or will he shy away and, of course, take that contact and then be afraid to attack the basket. This is something that we did not see from Kai Sotto, and of course, let's get down, let's check it out. Okay, so in this first move, we're on a fast break. We're on a 3-on-2 fast break. When he does attack that rim, he does gain 3 defenders around him, and this can be trouble for a lot of players. Now, first we do have this player who is looking to take a charge, and Kai Sotto is extremely smart because he's able to do a jump stop around that player. However, because he has 3 defenders around him, he's not able to score that shot or that layup with those 3 defenders. They're playing super aggressive. They don't want a 7-3 guy attacking the rim. In my opinion, a smarter move here would have been looking for the kick-out passes and doing a jump stop right before this guy. I would actually do the kick-out pass to this side, because by doing a jump stop in front of this player, you can essentially set a screen. You could even do a jump stop on this side and then dish it out, because then what's this guy going to do? He can't run that distance. He would have an open 3. And believe me, this is a very good 3-point shooter. So what he does here is he does get fouled, and he does go to the free throw line, misses the first one, makes the second, which is extremely good. However, at the same time, he should be making both of these shots, but that's okay. He is now the target of the team, and he probably knows that. Now, this is a screen and roll. Kai Sotto is coming off the screen and roll here, gets that bounce pass. He is now garnering a lot of attention towards him. Everyone wants to stop him. It's a 7'3" guy. No matter what, you're going to be trying to get stopped, but you have a target on your back because your name is Kai Sotto, and you are the chosen one, essentially, from the Philippines. So, what does he do? Does he shy away from contact, or does he go and attack the basket and make it? Well, he goes and attacks the basket, but let me show you something really quick. This is not a normal spin move. This is a spin move that sends a message. So here, when he attacks that basket, this is now halfway through the second quarter. He knows he has a target on his back. He's been having aggressive plays ran against him, and now what does he do? He does a strong shoulder into that defender, who then gets backed up because, of course, the force of a 7'3" guy is not easy to take. Then, when he does that spin move, he brings his elbow out. We see that here, so that now he can seal his defender behind him, and he can have an open left-handed layup. And no, this is not an offensive foul. When he gets his shoulder into it, he's using the side of his body over top of his foot, and that then is now creating his own space. He is not invading the defender's space, which then allows him to create that much space, plants that defender onto his heels, and there's nothing that guy could do. Here he tries to do a quick post-up, again, really sending a message with that shoulder. However, here, he then spins back and does a fadeaway. That's not a bad move. He does get fouled, and that is why he missed that shot. Next is a very good play, and he goes and actually blocks a shot. He is a very good, strong defensive player. Now, if you are a center, a guard, it doesn't matter, and they're playing aggressive against you, you need to play aggressive back against them. Playing aggressive, good defense is going to do that for you. Now, one thing that I do really like here is he gets that ball back, and he actually dribbles it all the way down court, and by the time he gets down court, he attacks the basket, 1-2 step, and then up with his right hand. Very nice, soft shot that goes in. He wanted to try and take over. You can see that in his game style in the second quarter. He really wanted to set the pace. He really wanted to say, hey, stop messing with me. I'm going to be able to do what I want to do on you. And that's what he was doing in the second. Now we're in the third quarter. He gets that ball back at the elbow. Now he's got a pretty good defender on him. But what does he do? Shot fake. Gets that player into the air. Players, you need to do this. Shot fakes, jab fakes really do work. And after that jab fake, he's able to take one dribble, right, left. It wasn't even 2 steps. I was wrong. When I looked at this earlier before I started breaking it down, I thought this was 2 steps. Check this out. Gathers on his left, right foot, and up. That's a 1-step layup. Guess what? If you can also do 1-step layups like this, you can be extremely successful, just like Kai Sotto, because now this defender was expecting him to take 2 steps, when in reality Kai Sotto only took 1 step, so that now he has an inability to block it because he was not ready for the 1-step layup instead of a 2-step. So overall, Kai Sotto did only get 11 points in this game. However, it was a very good game in my opinion, because now we can see what his mindset is. And I always say that mindset is a massive part of basketball. It is not just, hey, I got the skills to perform. It's I have the skills to perform with the mindset. If this team's trying to mess with me, I can then go back at them, and I'm not afraid. Clearly, Kai Sotto was not afraid of what Korea was sending him, and that's what we've seen in this game. I am expecting to see huge things coming from Kai Sotto. Anyways, I hope that you've enjoyed. If you have, hit that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you guys again next time.